can turn the world on with a smile. You can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Well, it's your girl and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, don't need to fake it. You can never down, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, April 12th, and as of today, Mark has 817 days left to serve in his U.S. prison sentence. You can watch the daily countdown clock at freemark.ca, where you can also get his mailing address and view the DEA's admission that his arrest was political, and all sorts of other information like his prison blogs and my weekly videos, always at freemark.ca. I showed you a card last week, and Mark actually sent another card this week. Very beautiful. It's another anniversary of sorts. This one says, "I love you" on the front, and inside, his name was spelt wrong because he's not the one doing the artwork, but inside it's another celebration of our intimacy, which really means when I moved to Vancouver 8 years ago, Mark and I did get involved with each other because I fell in love with him and he fell in love with me, and you can never control that sort of thing. So 8 years we've been together in a sense, and there's even a little envelope on the card that has a card inside it that says, "Love, my miss. My name got misspelled, but it's still from your boo." So it says, "With the most marvelous woman on earth, love you. You and me, lovebirds still." So that's a cute little card there that he sent, and Mark likes to celebrate all our anniversaries. He remembers it all better than I can, so he's very sweet to send that nice little card there. Mark was supposed to be performing today in a prison concert, a little celebration for getting accredited for the prison. But unfortunately, one of his bandmates got sent to the SHU, the solitary housing unit, because he has scabies. Apparently he's got scabies, which is a really creepy, gross thing with little bugs crawling under their skin and causing a lot of itching. And so it hasn't gotten around, but when they find a prisoner has something contagious, they put them away in the hole, which is not a good place to be, but they need to keep the prison pretty safe as possible from disease and illness spreading. So Mark's bandmate is gone, and Mark got some lotion so he can use it to try and prevent any scabies outbreaks, and he doesn't have any signs of it, so I think he'll be all right. But another hazard of being in prison, and to think that these are people who shouldn't be put in harm's way, and Mark is being put in harm's way. So he already got MRSA, he's got the superbug infection, so he's already had his immunity attacked by prison conditions. So let's hope nothing bad happens, and Mark's just really excited to be playing more theory and music and jam sessions. He's pretty good at learning how to play specific songs with the notes, but recently he's been being taught how to just do a jam session, and he said the other night they had their first jam session where they just picked some random notes for him to play, and you play that in repeat or whatever you do, and made some great music. He said that people were really impressed hearing them play, so he's so excited to come home and jam when he finally gets free and can come back here to the lounge in the store, and everybody here who loves him. So that's exciting, and it's good to know his spirits are still up, and I'll be visiting him this weekend, so I'll let you all know next week how he's doing. Next week, of course, is a big, big week. So much is going on. 420 is 1 week away. It'll be on Friday next week, and we have our gigantic celebration downtown in Vancouver, our protest farmers market festival, music, fair. It's an educational event and a big fun time with tons of people. So that goes on in a lot of cities around the world, but I would like to remind you all that that tradition of 420 as a day of celebration did start here in Vancouver, and you can read about that by going to 420vancouver.com. In the About section, it's a write-up about how Mark's employees started this celebration, and it's been spreading around the world ever since. Big things going on in Vancouver next week that I can't actually tell you about yet. I'm going to leave you with a little teaser. There's a lot of exciting stuff going on next week, but I just can't tell you because I'm sworn to secrecy. But by the time I do my show next week, I'll be able to share that all with you, and it'll be pretty exciting and interesting. So stay tuned for next week's show. Definitely subscribe to this channel if you want to get the video as soon as it's posted. And I'm going to go ahead and do the draw because I have tons of news stories I could tell you, but this would run for half an hour. But there's a lot going on. Check out the front page of cannabisculture.com. There's a town in Spain that's going to be growing pot, and there's a bunch of ballot initiative stuff going on in the U.S., and I can't even cover it all. So please check out the awesome front page of cannabisculture.com, soon to be relaunched with a new website, and Pot TV will be brand new too. So stay tuned to all our websites as always. The links are down below in the information bar. And this week, the winner of the draw is going to get the Free Mark stickers as usual and a Free Mark t-shirt. And I got about 51 entries it was this week. So again, we've got the big bright yellow bubble bag and feeling very springy even though the sun's not shining today. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening here, expansions and improvements that you'll have to come check out. And again, I'll be sharing more next week about what's going on. And the winner of this week's prize will be John S. The Free Mark draw. I would wear a large Free Mark t-shirt every day. And Gary Johnson is a man to watch in 2012 as well. That's true. I mentioned in my last show about Ron Paul, how Mark and I think he's amazing. Well, we know he's amazing. He's actually done stuff for our cause to help try and get rid of the DEA and legalize medical marijuana and legalize hemp. Ron Paul has actually defended our culture and our movement more than any other representative in Congress. But Gary Johnson, also a very good man, and Mark and I support him too. So check out those two for the presidential race in the United States, and really look into who you're going to support and vote for when the election comes around, because Obama has promised more drug war. Lots more drug war. Bigger drug war in the U.S. and abroad. And all the other candidates except Ron Paul are also promising more war as well. So vote for the peace candidate. Support Ron Paul. Check out all the stuff that Mark and I have done for him in the past. Just Google Mark Emery and Ron Paul and you'll see tons of stuff. He's a real decent man, and I believe he deserves to be president. It's the only way to save America. Everybody else is going to keep making it worse. But the people of America, you guys can make the difference. And the people in Canada here, we're going to be trying to change things too. So never fear your evil government. Just work to expose them for being the bad guys that they are. And we'll get more and more good people joining our side to try and undo all the wrongs that are being committed. So that's what we do here at Cannabis Culture. And of course, my heroic husband, Mark, he's laid a lot of groundwork. If you haven't gone to see his Wikipedia page and look up his name and see some of the other interesting stuff about him, please do. Maybe you'll go crazy in love with him like I did. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you guys are prepping for a fantastic 420 next week. And I appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you then. Bye.